This is the story of how Mark, a teenager, who had the most disturbing experience in his life after playing a video game. The story begins at midnight with the protagonist, Mark, sitting alone in a dimly lit room. The glow of the computer screen illuminates his face. The room is filled with the eerie sound of a ticking clock. The night was still, and I was about to embark on a journey into the virtual unknown. Little did I know, the game I was about to play would change my life forever. Mark starts a new horror game called Eternal Descent, a game notorious for its mysterious and unsettling reputation. The atmosphere in the game mirrors Mark's dark room. As Mark progresses through the game, he begins to notice strange occurrences. Unsettling whispers emanate from the game, and the in-game character seems to react to Mark's real-life movements. Mark becomes increasingly uneasy. The in-game environment becomes more ominous, with eerie shadows and chilling ambient sounds. Mark's character is being pursued by an unknown entity that seems to defy the game's programmed logic. Mark hears creaking sounds behind him in the real world. The room darkens, and the ticking clock seems to synchronize with the in-game heartbeat. Mark starts to question reality. In a climactic scene, Mark's character in the game turns to face him directly through the screen, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. The room around Mark seems to distort, and the virtual horror merges with his reality. Panicking, Mark tries to exit the game, but the controls no longer respond. The entity from the game materializes in the room, its presence sending shivers down Mark's spine. The entity speaks, revealing that it has crossed over from the game into Mark's world. It claims to be a manifestation of the game's malevolent code, seeking revenge for all the players who exploited its horrors for entertainment. Mark struggles to find a way to banish the entity, realizing that the only solution is to confront the guilt he feels for reveling in the virtual scares. He faces a series of eerie challenges in both the game and his room. With a final act of courage, Mark overcomes the guilt, and the entity slowly fades away. The room returns to normal, the clock ticking in solitude. Mark is left to contemplate the thin line between the virtual and the real.